Sam and Mara Larson, big for Southwest Valley as they beat Lenox in 4 and keep the season alive. Ladies, you guys are moving on. What does it mean?
Oh, it's awesome. We're so excited. I mean, we've lost twice to them, and we so prepared so hard yesterday. And we were just so excited to keep up the energy and pull off this win tonight.
Yeah, it definitely meant a lot after losing to them twice because we know we have the talent to come in, and I'm glad we could finally do it.
Yeah, what did you guys take away from those first 2 matches that maybe you guys were able to use to your advantage tonight?
Definitely, we knew where their defense was. We kind of knew more where their weak spots were, and we could play that to our advantage and work on that in practice.
Yep, and definitely seeing the block and hitting around that and making sure that our pin hitters knew the line and where those spots were to push the ball.
Sam, you had a really big trip to the service line there in the 3rd set that kind of blew the game open. Couple aces you guys were able to work around offensively. Just take us through that run.
Well, in my head the whole time, I was just like over and in, because there was a time at the beginning of the season where I was struggling, so it felt really good to serve so well tonight.
Talk about your guys' nights offensively. They're a very scrappy team defensively, as are you guys. That created for a lot of volleys, but also a lot of big kills as well. Talk about that.
It's really, really exciting when you get those big kills, especially when we worked on the ball placement and knowing how scrappy they are, and they're in our conference, so we play them, so it just feels a lot better.
Yeah, and it's awesome. Those big kills, it just brings the whole momentum up, and also just being just as excited for the person next to you getting the kill just as you. I mean, like when I'm in back row and I get to watch her get a great kill, it makes me more proud of her than I am of myself when I do it.
You guys now into a regional semifinal. I haven't seen a final yet, but assuming it's Southeast Warren who's unbeaten, what's it going to take for you guys to be able to go in and get a win?
We definitely need to come in with our energy up, and we can't let down at all and let them get on those runs. We got to watch our film and see where they are offensively and defensively.
We're just going to have to take the next few practices and stay really focused and learn as much as we can since we haven't faced them yet this season.
Coach, 3rd time you guys had played Lenox this year. The only time you beat them, but if you're going to win one, this is the one to do it.
Yeah, we talked about that. The first time we played them over at Velisco, the 5-setter, that was close. We just didn't come out in the 5th set and get ready to go. POI, we'd like to forget that one. We just kind of circled the drain on that one. We could not get over the loss to Nottoway Valley before that. So, we really talked about letting things go, cutting down our unforced errors and staying offensive.
First set, they come out. You guys were right there, but they end up taking it. And in the 2nd set, you pull away late. What was the message going into the 2nd set, knowing you probably didn't want to go down 2-0 in their own gym?
Just to stay aggressive, to keep battling. We kind of tweaked some things as far as defensively where we were going. Really recognizing between hitting elbows high or if they're going to dump their elbow drops, and we weren't reading that very well that first set, and we were kind of getting burned, so I felt like we did a better job of picking that up and recognizing when they were going to tip and when they were going to hit.
I feel like the tipping point probably came in the 3rd set when I think you guys were down 2 and you finished on like a 14-0 run or something like that. What were you guys doing so well during that run?
I just think Sam had a heck of a serve. Sam has a very tough serve. It's float and it's hard, and then when it makes contact with your arms, it starts spinning. And just staying offensive, being ready for anything to come back over, and to keep attacking the ball. We didn't want to play it safe, and we didn't want to get it into a dump game with them, so we just wanted to keep attacking.
You mentioned Sam. She had a big night. Mara as well. What can you say about their nights?
They both had great nights. Sam had 10 kills and Mara had 11, and that might be Sam's high of 10 kills. And she worked very hard yesterday in practice. She even stayed late and did some more hitting stuff, just trying to fix her leaning back all the time and hitting behind her head, and I think that really helped her.
You guys now move on to a regional semifinal. What's it going to take to go in and be able to pull off what I'm sure most people would consider an upset and get to a regional final?
Well, it's going to take a lot. We're going to have to play our best ball. We're going to have to be able to, contain Rubel and keep it away from their libero. Their libero is pretty solid, and they have it and have the hitters. So we just need to come out and play, the best we can, and whatever happens, happens. But we want to be playing our best ball.
Perfect. Thank you.